CI Kitchen is brought to you by Harvest Market.
Summertime is the perfect time for family reunions and gatherings, and grilling out happens at many of those things. But what do you do when you've prepared too much food?
Well, whatever will we do with all of those leftover hot dogs and brats? Lucky for us, guest chef Lisa Lewey-Shields has a few ideas. Okay, so guilty, we have had a few leftover hot dogs and brats.
You think you're going to have all this family over, you go and you buy the 24-pack, the 40-pack, the huge, and they eat 2 hot dogs.
Right.
Yep, because they filled up on chips probably.
Well, they fill up on everything else, or they eat all the brats, or they eat all the hamburgers.
And then you have to put them in the fridge, and they're sitting in that Tupperware container, and then you have to figure out something to do with them other than just reheat them and eat them like a normal hot dog.
And don't let them get furry and fuzzy. And
Ooh, no.
Furry hot dogs are the worst.
No. Okay, so you've actually got some tips on how to prepare hot dogs, because it looks like you've got a few different ways going on here.
Don't boil them. Don't, you know, the 1950s way, the 1960s way, that's how our moms did it. Just put it in a pan with boiling water.
Like the hot dog carts in New York City, just the water sitting in the thing?
That's how you do it, and then you throw it in a crock pot.
But
I don't think Lisa agrees.
Well, that's fine, but then it absorbs all that water and it absorbs.
And it's not good.
And it's not good, but if you bake them or grill them or George Foreman or air fry, you can recreate the grill. And it gets that charred taste. It gets that.
They're always better on the grill.
They are better on the grill. They really are. They really are. You can fry them. My parents used to cut them in half and fry them. You know?
Yeah. I am so happy to see a package of hot dogs with 10 turkey dogs when, last week we were talking about hot dogs and buns, and Tim saying, oh, I've only seen them with 8 buns and 8 hot dogs. But here you go. Here's your other example.
They didn't exist. I said I only bought the ones with 8.
I should have brought my wrapper that had 40.
That's a lot of hot dogs.
Okay, what are we making with our hot dogs leftovers?
The other thing I just wanted to say real quick was that if you don't like hot dogs, or you don't like brats, or you can use shrimp, you can use steak, you can use chorizo, you can do whatever leftover. Pulled pork.
All these leftover recipes work with other meats.
Pork.
Okay.
Anything.
Okay.
Yes.
So what are we making over there? I see the hot dogs, and then I see some, what, carrots?
Carrots and peppers, red peppers, green peppers, some garlic. We're going to add in, nope, too fast. We're going to add in some scrambled egg.
Oh, that's an unexpected twist.
Yeah, is it important to keep it all divided like that?
Well, you don't want it to just coat everything, because you want this egg to fry up.
Well, kind of by itself. Oh, is this like...
It's going to be stir fry.
I was just going to say, this is like the stir fry rice with a little bit of egg in it. Okay.
And we're going to add this, but if you add it, it would just coat, and it wouldn't make a...
So instead of the typical chicken fried rice, we're making hot dog fried rice. Okay.
And there are some brats in there. Some brats. And then you just, mix it up.
Stirring away.
And get it a little bit hotter here, so it'll go a little faster.
Yeah, because usually eggs don't take but a second. And then it looks like we're looking at some other ingredients here on the screen with the peas.
We're going to add some rice, and then we're going to add some peas. But I have, and I wanted to bring this up.
Here, I'll stir while you do that.
There you go. This is a different kind of soy sauce, and it has half of salt. So it's not that salty. So if you have a salt restriction...
Oh, you're watching your sodium?
Yes. The Tanami that has the red label is half the salt, but the one that has a green label is then half and half.
So that's what, 25% if I'm doing my math correctly?
Oh, that's good.
Look at you.
Well, I've got to be good for something around here, and it's certainly not going to be cooking.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm always ready, Lisa. Let's do it.
We're going to add the rice to it.
Okay, and then you just use simple white rice.
Well, this is not your 5-minute rice. This is your cook it for 17 minutes and keep the lid on for another 5 so that it's the real...
It's the 22-minute rice.
Okay.
Yes. And so then you're going to mix it all together and get it. So simple, so fast.
Well, yeah, and then you've got some peas here on the side.
If you want steak, if you want shrimp, if you want crab, you can have whatever.
My.
Super fancy.
You want to gourmet it up.
Well, if you have some leftovers. Or you brought that box home from the red store or the red restaurant.
Yes.
You know, what are you going to do with that?
Well,
yeah.
I don't know, but it looks like for dessert we're having banana
I have a
peanut
question
butter
about
on a
this
bun.
over here, Lisa, and I'm not completely sure what it is. I see a banana. I see what I think is applesauce.
Are you that young?
Well,
That's Elvis's favorite sandwich.
he did. Wasn't there pickle or something involved, or something?
No, that was peanut butter, banana, and marshmallow fluff.
Oh, was that what that was? So we
got
now
an
have peanut butter,
applesauce.
banana, and applesauce.
Yes, this was the Girl Scout Boy Scout.
Snack.
You always had one of these
Really?
at Girl Scout camp.
Oh,
Oh, well, that explains it.
Did you?
I didn't
go to-
get that far.
I wasn't allowed at the Girl Scout camp, so I didn't have those either.
Oh, you weren't the counselor.
No.
There you go.
I'm interested, but I'm not sure I'm that interested. So
Yes.
we're gonna let you keep working on that, and we've got a couple other recipes for you to use up your hot dogs and brats and all.
Exactly.
She's got a roasted.
Roasted veggie hot dog and brats, which
the
is great with
oven.
chicken, which whatever.
Yes.
And so technically, how fast was that? It's done.
So fast, it's done. But we're gonna save the big reveal for coming up a little bit later on this hour. All of her tips and recipes, as a whole lot more recipes.
And tweak it.
Yes, CILiving.tv.
Whew, we made it. And coming up, we're gonna get the